Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at some egg hatches here and taking a look at the results in the pursuit of one of the rarest Pokemon that you could hatch to date, and that is going to be Larvesta. So it is going to be in 2 kilometer, 5 kilometer, and 10 kilometer eggs, and it is a very rare chance for you to hatch it. We're talking very rare, okay? They literally said if you're very lucky, you may encounter it, not the typical if you're lucky, if you're very lucky. That I don't think they've ever used that wording before. So with that said, let's go ahead and journey off. Well, we're going to stay here. We're going to take a look at my hatches and check out the results here. And in the process, what did I get? Maybe, who knows, I might get one, and also some shinies on the way. Now, keep in mind, while you are hatching these eggs, all right, say you're pursuing this thing, right? You're looking for one, you don't get it. Well, you're hatching eggs and you're at least still getting Stardust and the potential to get 100 Pokemon or XL candies for specific Pokemon. So it's not like you're hatching for nothing, right? And you're the one investing in these incubators. It's like they shifted from one thing to another. So they limited us on the remote raids and increased the prices, so they're losing money there because they want us to get back outside. Okay, all right, whatever, Niantic. Everybody's just going to start spoofing, so all right, and now they're just kind of switched it to incubators. So instead of spending a bunch of money on remote raid passes, now we're doing it for incubators. Now taking a look at the Voyager box, well, we'll look at that here in a little bit, but it looks pretty decent. It is about 2,100 Pokecoins, which is it's $21 technically, maybe even more in your region or cheaper, right? But it is coming with a bunch of incubators. So taking a look at my hatches here, we're just gonna throw them up so you can take a look, and then we'll take a look at what I was able to get on the side as well for catches, shinies that I didn't have. Maybe we'll have to see here. Now, is this a scam event? I wouldn't call it a scam. I would call it scummy in the sense that they are making Larvesta so rare. And on top of that, it's 400 candies, so if you even manage to hatch this, if you do not have XL candies or rare candies to put into it, then you're simply not even going to be able to evolve it for a long time unless you walk it and earn those candies. Oh, okay, have fun doing that. Like we've also discussed too, there are other options in getting candies and or hatching your eggs faster. One option is going to be the phone rocker, all right? Not endorsing it, I'm just saying it's a thing out in this world that you could potentially utilize for yourself. I just heard about it through the grapevine. I don't know what was crazy. I'm just relaying information to you. So if you're not familiar, it just rocks your phone back and forth, and you can get those kilometers nice and quick to hatch those eggs. So Niantic wants to play stupid games. We could play stupid games as well, I suppose, all right? So I went out, did my little hunting, was a little bit late, slept in, stayed up a little late as well, but I got out there, and first thing I did was just hit the road and start getting those eggs. And I have a decent amount of Pokestops, not crazy, but if I drive down the street, I'll be able to get them. Now, getting the 10 kilometer eggs is kind of annoying right now because it's not like there's an increased chance for it to be in those, and it takes a little bit longer to hatch the 10 kilometer eggs, obviously. And there is no way to sift through them and kind of throw away the eggs you don't want. So if you get 10 kilometer eggs, you're going to have to walk the distance, baby. That's right. So, yeah, picked them up, have them on a cycle, walked on the trail with Athena. She was like, what's going on? There's all this excitement and action going on here today. I was like, yeah, that's right, baby. Let's go. Let's get some fresh air today right away. So we're off, and I don't think I'm going to continue to pursue this. This is what I'm going to do. I hatched two batches of eggs. So we're looking at about, I don't know, what you can do, 9, so like 18 eggs, something like that. I'll put them all up here so you can take a look. But as far as me continuing to pursue Larvesta, am I going to do that? Is it something that you absolutely need? Is it so good? Like, oh my gosh, we have to have this Pokemon. We have to give it a shot. We have to see what's going to happen here. What is it going to do for us? It's going to make us win a bunch of battles and beat raids faster? Not necessarily. No, I mean, sure, it can find some good positions and go Battle League. Sure, as a bug and a fire type going up against, I don't know, like a Venusaur or something like that. It's still taking damage from sludge, toxic, poison, but you're going to pretty much shut a lot of those grass types down. So yeah, it's going to be pretty nice. And seeing that you're bug, you're also going to have a resistance to fighting. So you do have that going on. But a lot of fighters have a little bit of a counter to those, and that's going to be like Rock Slide or something like that, Stone Edge or Psychic. Psychic's not super effective, but it's going to be helping you. So Larvesta in PvP, Go Battle League, is not looking so hot. I can't wait to make a video on it, but I'm not gonna go out there and just destroy my car even more. Again, if I lived in a place where everything was super condensed and I was able to just get these, I would probably spend a majority of my day. I'll get up one video and then just go really, really, really hard on the grind for the first day. And then after that, I would just kind of casually do it, because if you had things all around you, you don't have to worry about, okay, got to go back out to the city to go get more eggs. And that's the problem that a lot of us do have here. And not to mention, the adventure sync, it seems to be, mine's working. Look, my adventure sync's working perfectly fine. I've been hearing people tell me that it's not working for them. I'm on an Android, S22. It's the new one. Okay. And it's just working perfectly fine. No issues here. And it is annoying sometimes. And I do have a few tips on how you can maximize and get the most out of your kilometers and how to register them the best. So essentially, it updates every few minutes, I do believe, on your kilometers and the walking distance that you did have. All right, so think of just like a bunch of dots, right? And your trail is a bunch of dots, and every dot is being connected by you walking, right? So if you take, this is a little bad of it. That's kind of a bad example. Essentially, you need to go in a straight line. And if you cut corners, it's not going to register. So if you're going down a long straight and then all of a sudden you turn and then you come back, and without it registering, you do that too fast, it's going to, at the point that you were back here, you go all the way, you come back, you're coming back, and it's only going to register that distance that you took when you came back between those, because it updated when you came back. Horrible explanation there. But what I'm trying to say is, the straighter you walk, the better for you. You can go at a turn and at an angle. That works perfectly fine too. It will start cutting it down, because, so you make a turn, right, like this, it might register you just going like that, right? So you're not going to get that arc. You're going to get just that elongated registration from the game. So there you go. A little bit of a tip on how to maximize that. So essentially, just find the longest, straightest point and then go for it. And then when you're done walking, stay there for a few minutes. If you're not using your daily incense, of course, stay there for a few minutes so it can just register an update, maybe move around a bit in that one area, and then you can walk backwards and then it will register that way. That's what I do with Athena, and it works for me every single time. So there you have a few tips, folks, on how to get Larvesta. There's really nothing else you can do other than, I'll tell you the dirty trick. I'll tell you the dirty. What you could do, since Niantic wants to play stupid, okay, we'll throw out some ultra tips. Make sure you hit that like button. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is go out, collect your eggs, and if you've got another phone, you rock that son of a gun while you're out. When you get back, you update it, you get those kilometers, you hatch those eggs as soon as you get back. So you go out, you collect eggs, you get back 10 minutes later, you open it up. Well, it has to have been rocking for the distance for you to be able to hatch the eggs, granted, right, and all that. So if you do it correctly, you get back, you hatch your eggs, you go back out, you do it again. Go back out and do it again. Be careful. I don't want to condone this. Like I said, it's just a advanced shiesty tip. Okay, so don't do that if you don't feel comfortable. But what do you want us to do? What is this? Like a 2% chance to hatch this damn thing? That's what it is. Seems like 2% or 1%. Blah 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 blah. 2 or 1% chance to hatch this. So it's not looking too hot. On top of it, not even really being that great. It is a cool Pokemon. Let's not get it wrong here. Let's not get it twisted. Definitely want it, but it doesn't have a shiny, and it is going to get a community day. So just tread lightly on spending your money with this game. All right, folks. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will be catching you all later. Hopefully, you do get a Larvesta. I am going to go for one more batch, and then I'm just going to naturally go. I'm not going to try to go super hard anymore because, I could be here all day. I was still trying to hatch a female Salandit. Still trying to hatch that. and I've hatched so many. I can go to my Pokedex and look, and it's just a ton. So I'm just going to go ahead and scratch that. We'll do 3 batches and call it good. Anyways, good luck out there on hatching it. Don't fall for the scam, and if you do, scam the scam. And I'll catch you all next time. Take care.